He has like the invisibility cloak, cape, whatever you want to have you if you go on his YouTube channel. And then, he has the whole Harry Potter look. But on the mic, he is a savage. Period. Right out the pot, bag up the knots. More 4, 5s and 9 than the deck of cards and they hot. Go pop a car, whip out the lot, pull up at Walnut, y'all forgot. And this is LaLa Madness. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Fierce Review. So, in this episode, I'm actually going to be talking about anime rapper revenue versus industry rapper revenue. And anime rapper would actually be considered nerdcore for those that are familiar. Okay, nerdcore, anime rapper, same little spiel there. So, you guys know where to reach me at all social media platforms, LaLa Madness _ official for IG, and LaLa Madness everywhere else, including podcasts and YouTube. So, now I did want to I'm not sure who all is familiar with nerdcore. So for those of you that are, that is basically similar to like Old Town Road, Little Nas X, that's considered nerdcore as well. And a lot of the anime rap that you'll hear out now is also nerdcore. Okay, so just to give you an idea, okay, they kind of work things. Now, this is virtual. They don't really have to go anywhere. They do have things that they may have out. As far as big competitions and whatnot, or big gatherings, but not necessarily so. These people generally drop their content maybe once a week. They do features and ciphers and stuff like that with each other as well to kind of, so they do a lot of, co-mingling. Okay, but it's kind of in their own little world, which I love it. So I really got turned on to it. My son is like into anime, so him and his friends, so I finally got into it, listened to a couple things. And actually, if you know the characters, then it'll make sense. So
you just gotta realize that everybody's gonna be on your tail from 5 o'clock until the day you die.
High key, we do it high key. Subliminal, I'm moving up at light speed.
Look at my key like high seas, got you running my way when you try me.
Rivalry put behind me.
Binary can't divide me.
Fighting me,
make a crime scene.
Still crime please.
But you're 19.
Strike team, force of birth. We're in sync like Gaia Night. Mighty, all your quirks can't save you from the rising tide. Bite me, Super Saiyan 4, you'll see my wild side.
Gas to put the firefight.
We'll blow it up like dynamite.
If you take these runs, I'll put this piggy to your brain.
If you're thinking we're the same,
on the brink, this ain't a game.
Ready like how I say mythical.
Morning,
but you can know it's a miserable.
Morning,
this ain't a
warning.
Do it with
Farming.
Hitting your dome like it's global.
Warning.
This is something you ain't seen before. Strapped up for the battle coming at us, then we'll go to war.
Now, what I'm actually here to talk about is the revenue and how they making coins in this genre here. So, they're actually not signed, but a lot of them, they make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year from streams, with Spotify being generally their majority of their income, but they also have YouTube and streaming, and a lot do Twitch and other type of streaming platforms as well, where they're able to, and they actually have bona fide fans. Their fans are fans. They contribute, they support, they actually, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Okay, so as I was mentioning, so a couple of the people though, so that you're familiar, there's Rustage, Rustage. You have daddyphatsnaps. You have Ham Sandwich. Peso Pete. Peso is PE$O. And then you have Game Boy Jones, Dizzy 8, Shaw Body, SHWABADI. And then you have Breeton Boy, BREETON, and Boy is BOI. And then you have Fable. Okay, so those are just a few of the people that participate in a lot of the ciphers that you see drop content like on a weekly basis, and that like they do a lot of partnering with each other. They also will have a lot of ciphers with people that are other than themselves, that are also in that field, that are just a little bit smaller than they are, but whatever they're doing is working. Okay, they have this shit broke down to a science as far as their marketing, how they drop their content, like their numbers and revenue are pretty much in line without them having to pay managers and promotions and this and that. The amount that a lot of other artists that are signed in mainstream would generally have to pay. There's always a cut that they're giving out to some other portion. Now, the only cut that they're giving out, because the majority of these people mix and master and record their own songs, they go then and add like parts of videos that you'll see as far as for the graphics, but they write their own songs, record their own songs, they send the songs back and forth for each other to jump on and whatnot, and then they put the visuals behind it, which will be clips of the actual content or show that they're doing it on. Okay, so a lot of the shows or the contents that they'll do, which it varies, it's very widespread. Basically, whatever is hot, they'll do something on it. But Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Hunter X Hunter, also video games like Fortnite, Mortal Kombat, whatever, like I said, games are out or whatever's hot as far as shows. In the anime realm or video game sector, they will do it or use as far as content. But the content is slapping. Like, I listen to it. I'm not ashamed. I listen to it. So, and these are some of the people that I listen to. So, as far as the revenue goes, and so you can get an idea. So, for instance, one of the bigger people is, well, the two biggest people is daddyphatsnaps and then Rustage. So, Rustage, you'll see, he looks like Harry Potter. He has like the invisibility cloak, cape, whatever you want to have you if you go on his YouTube channel. And then, you know, he has the whole Harry Potter look. But on the mic, he is a savage, period. So, he has about 941,000 subscribers, almost a million. And as far as some of his stats, a video he just dropped 6 days already has 402,000 views. 1 week ago, 437,000. 2 weeks, 400,000. A month, 1.1 mil. 2.9, 2.3, and also videos with 4.2 million views. All those are monetized, baby. Believe that. So you get the coins. You see, and that's just on YouTube. That's not on their Spotify, which they say the majority of their streaming income comes from there. Okay, because they're there as well. Now, as far as daddyphatsnaps, you got videos basically 1 week. Now, the majority of daddyphatsnaps, which he's very popular, his income comes from Spotify, which he definitely said that the majority comes from. But these YouTube numbers ain't nothing to laugh at either. So, a video that he dropped a week ago, 237,000 views. 3 weeks ago, 686,000. You have a month ago, 1.7 million. And a remix to that 1.7 million actually got 849,000 views. Okay. Then you got a 1.4 million views in 7 months. So, you know, all monetized coins. Yep. And then you have, according to, I did dig a little bit deeper too. So, according to networkspot.com, so he started his YouTube channel, daddyphatsnaps, in 2014. He got about 375,000 followers. Revenue is 363,000 yearly, with an estimated net worth of 1.46 million. But some have actually suggested that it's about 2.04 million. So, and his YouTube channel actually attracts 6.06 million views per month. Okay, and around 202.15 views per day. So, and this is, you know, this is nothing to sneeze at. They have to really research these characters, research the plot lines. They have to know what's going on, like, sometimes, you know, ahead of time, to be able to drop it on point, you know, once the show airs or whatever have you, or once they have seen the trailer. So whatever it is that they're doing, you know, and then they're partnering up with each other, which I love the fact that they do that, because they feature with each other. They do a lot of ciphers, like I said, and apparently, you know, they're in their little underground world. Now, I did want to do like a couple of comparisons as far as like people that I did a comparison between Lil Baby and the City Girl. So we know Lil Baby is hot, so he has numbers on YouTube. So his Everybody video has 21 million views in 4 months. On Me has 81 million in 4 months. Emotionally Scarred has 85 million. And then we have We Pay, which, you know, that's the Before I Go Broke Like Jock with, you know, Lil 42 Doug or whatever have you. Okay, so, you know, he fuck with that dog. You know what I'm saying. That song Jock had to respond to. Anyway, that one got 247 million views in 11 months. So, very good. And those are monetized as well. But he signed to a major label. And so, I know that they get to keep the majority of that depending on whatever deal they sign as far as royalties-wise and publishing and blah, 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 blah. So, I just want to make sure that you guys look a little bit more into it. Check it out for yourselves. See what's going on there and the with the, you know, the people and players that's moving around in the nerdcore anime rap. So, and see that the income is kind of very good in comparison to them not being signed, and that this is something that they just drop like on a weekly basis or whatever have you. So, look into it. I do. I like it. Check it out. Alright. And this is LaLa Madness. Until we see each other again.